Hello everyone, it's a beautiful day out. And earlier I was watching a new video uploaded by Dylan Miller about cubing and like mental health and that kind of thing. And Luke Garrett's made a similar one recently as well. And there was something in the video that he mentioned that got me thinking. One of the things he was saying was that in order to have like an actually healthy relationship with cubing and not, let yourself get completely defined by your results and everything like that, was that it shouldn't become your entire life. You should have other parts of your life to do. You should have like other aspects like your social life. You should, like go outside and get exercise and all of that kind of stuff that you don't really get when you're cubing, like at home on your own. And it was interesting to hear because a lot of what I've heard about getting better at anything really, but particularly for cubing, something I remember, I think it was Keon Mansour said once, was like, in answer to the question, how do you get better at cubing, he said like, let it consume you or something, like let yourself get so wrapped up in it that you want nothing more than to like get better or whatever, and you do all the right stuff. But what Dylan said about not letting it be your entire life is really interesting, because I don't know if there is like a balance where you can put a load of time and effort and dedication in and still get better, but also still like go outside, get exercise, have a social life, talk to other people like face to face and all of that. I don't know if that is a balance that can be struck. Maybe it is. I'd like to think it is, and I'd like to think that neither Dylan nor Keon are completely right. I would hope. For most of 2025, we'll say that I basically did just 5x5, and like a bit of multi and a bit of other stuff as well. But like my main and pretty much my only focus was doing 5x5. I did work for like 2 months during that period, and I did still like go out with my friends and see people, and I probably didn't get quite enough exercise as I should. I did mostly just do 5x5, and I knew going into it I could afford to take that time to do that. I knew going into it that I wanted to, and I knew going into it that if I could get good 5x5 results, namely a UKC podium in 2025, then I would feel like it was worth it. And obviously I didn't get that podium. I have to admit that the whole process of like putting in a load of effort and still not quite like getting results that I felt like I should have got at UKC and also just at regular comps was very disheartening. And after a while, it did make me think, why am I doing this if I can't get the results? And the whole time I did really try to keep in mind UKC and that end goal. But after not getting it and, being able to look back on it now, I really do wonder if it was even worth it. I could have done so much more with that time. I'm not sure if it was worth it. And again, like maybe that is just me having fallen into that trap without really knowing it, of like tying my sort of self-worth to competition results, because I've put all that effort in and I feel like I should be able to get something out of it. I still don't think that's necessarily like a bad, well, not the whole thing, but like the idea of feeling like you deserve good results because you've put a lot of effort in and have genuinely improved but still can't get those results. I don't think that's necessarily a bad mindset, because if you put the work in, you would hope to get results for anything, wouldn't you? I probably did put too much pressure on myself, because I did go into it thinking this is probably my last shot, and I'm sure I'll be going into this year thinking this is probably my last shot as well. And in terms of like the actual things I did in that year, the 10 months, I don't regret that, because I am like faster now. I'm faster at home, like significantly improved my cross edges. I've improved a lot, like technically about myself, and I am faster. I just haven't been able to prove it yet, which is really annoying, and I think I deserve better results. But also part of me thinks, if I can't perform under the pressure, then maybe I just can't. And if I couldn't do it in that time, if if I couldn't get what I wanted in that time and I was putting absolutely everything into it, is there a reason why I should be able to do it in any other occasion? And so in that respect, maybe it wasn't worth it. Maybe the whole year, or nearly the whole year of spending most of my day at home, not really doing much with my life, just working towards one thing that I still didn't get. Maybe that wasn't worth it. I don't entirely regret it, but like, there is a lot of stuff that if I were to do it again now, if I had the opportunity to start from where I was and go again, I would do a lot differently. But unfortunately, I still don't think that I would have got quite what I wanted out of it. So in some ways, it's hard to tell. Yeah, obviously it's really easy to say all this with the benefit of hindsight. Certainly at the time, at least for a lot of it, I was still, really motivated doing stuff I enjoyed, and so I would have thought it was worth it at the time, I'm sure. And honestly, maybe it's even more like a psychological thing, because I guess I want to feel like that time was worth it. So maybe like I want to regret it because I didn't do as well as I feel like I could have done. Maybe, I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know how to feel about it all, because I don't regret it in the sense that I have got a lot better. Certainly at home, my solutions have got way better. I'm averaging a lot faster now than I was, and I can put that down to the work I've done. But at the same time, I have not been able to work on my comp performance as well. I still get nervous. I don't really know what I can do about that I haven't done already. And obviously with the benefit of hindsight, knowing that I didn't get the results I wanted makes it seem like, well, why did I spend so long working towards something that maybe wasn't that possible? But then was it ever impossible? I could have got podium right until the last stop, but also it feels like it wasn't meant to be. So like, in any universe, could I have got it? I don't really know. When I started recording this video, doing this chat, I felt like I ended up with a more conclusive answer than I have done. I don't know if I regret how I spent that year. I mean, I guess it's not as black and white as do I regret it, yes or no. I, of all people, should know that it doesn't fit into a binary. Of course I should. But yeah, I don't know. All I can do, I suppose, is take away the lessons I've learned from it and, carry on into the future. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes this year, but that's still quite a way away yet. So until then, I will see you tomorrow.